So this video is for how to set up the Janome to get it on the internet and then have it connect with the AcuDesign software on an iPad. First, notice on the actual sewing machine that the icon at the top is grayed out. This is the Wi-Fi icon indicating that the machine is currently not connected to the internet. So the first thing we need to do is connect it to the internet. To do that, we need to go into the Wi-Fi settings. So we're going to click the wrench set icon at the bottom. That gets us into settings. Then at the top of the screen, we're going to click the Wi-Fi icon to get into the Wi-Fi settings. Now here we want to make sure that the Wi-Fi is turned on, but right now it says just network name here. That means it's really not connected to the router, and we need to connect it. So we're going to click the settings icon to get it connected. There's a whole bunch of options here, but the easiest one to use, if you know the name of your router and the password to your router, which you will definitely need to have, what you want to do is click the search button. Then you'll want to identify the name of your router. If your router is not currently listed here, click the refresh button so that the machine will rescan the area. As you can see, our list just changed, and this remaining one, this is our router. So we're going to click this to connect. And now you need to enter the encryption key or your Wi-Fi password. They're the same, usually the same thing. Now be careful that your encryption key or Wi-Fi password is case sensitive, and the Janome interface defaults to capital letters. So in my case, my password is in lowercase letters. So to switch to lowercase, I'm going to click at the top, the case switcher. Right. You'll notice that the letters change to lowercase, and you can now enter your password. So I'll enter my password. Mine has some numbers in it too. When you're finished, click OK at the bottom. And if you've entered the password correctly, the machine will now connect to the Wi-Fi. Sometimes it can take a minute or two. So this is now connected. When you get back to this screen, you can now click just OK, since we're all done. And the information on this screen, the summary, should be updated with your network name now listed correctly. Now we can click OK, since this is all done. And the icon now at the top of the screen should no longer be grayed out. It'll have a number of bars depending on the strength of your signal. But we are now connected to the machine. Now, the machine is connected to the internet. That's great. Now let's move over to the iPod. The iPod obviously will also need to be on the same network, so I'm not going to review how to connect your iPod to the network. You'll have to have that connected already. Then once you're in the AcuDesign software, what you'll want to do is first, let's make sure that your sewing machine is in embroidery mode. So to do that, we'll click the embroidery mode.
No, that's going to, okay.
There we go.
Hit that.
And we'll hit this button, the grid icon. So now this is ready to receive a design. And on the iPod, you just first select...
No.
No?
No, you leave it there.
Select the design you want. Just go into any one that you want, the one that you want to send to the machine. And you want to click this icon at the top, which is going to send the design. And if everything is connected correctly, you should have at the very top a direct connection, and it should list the name of your sewing machine. And when you click that, it says, do you want to do this? Yep. And now you'll see that the sewing machine is connecting, it receives it, and the world is all at peace, and angels sing. The end.